We have created a culture, I think unintentionally, that doesn't support honesty outwardly. And as a result, there is a lot of fake behavior and virtue signaling that isn't an indication of what the person actually thinks and believes, but social pressure to behave a particular way. And so what happens is a lot of times people get siloed thinking that everyone thinks a very particular way because nobody is willing to speak up and say what no one else is willing to say. And so when somebody finally does, they usually are like a lightning rod, where there is both hate and love coming their way. The people that love them are thankful that somebody is finally stepping up, and they may say something like somebody that's finally saying things that are common sense, or finally somebody is calling bullshit. Finally somebody is calling out what is obvious. In any case, being authentic, which is closely aligned with being honest, is a superpower now more than ever. In fact, there was a bunch of studies that were done that showed authenticity from an energetic standpoint is more potent than even love. I would contend that only to say that to the degree in which you are authentic, to the degree you have the potential to be fully love. But in any case, being authentic or being fully aligned with who you actually are is the key to becoming a potent creator and actually having a real world impact. Much of our society is just cultural zeitgeist NPCs. They're not conscious. They're simply regurgitating what they are reading, what they're seeing. And you could just go into the comment section of any statement that is inflammatory or anything that is said about someone that you don't like or you do like, and you can see this. There's just a lot of repetitive bullshit. The problem is most human beings aren't conscious enough to know that they're full of shit. So they're literally believing. Your mind, as I famously say, doesn't know you're full of shit. It simply believes what you tell it. And so if you believe something is true, you will begin to feel it. The more you feel it, the more you are convinced that it's real, thinking this is an outward pressure on you. And in fact, it is simply you reinforcing to you what is true to you. But this is what I would say. The process works like this. If you want to wake up and you truly decide, I want to be conscious, first step is to become aware, which means you start to step back, take a deep breath, step back, and become witness to yourself. The things you believe, the things that you do, the things that you're experiencing, the emotions that you're feeling. Simply sit back and become witness to those things, and then become radically honest about the source of those things. And from there, you now have the ability to take accountability or responsibility for yourself. So it's really 3 steps: awareness, honesty, and responsibility. And I think once you start to put that in practice and you focus on the one thing you can control, everything comes in line. Now, the more honest you get, the more authentic you get, the more polarizing you're going to be. There are some people who are going to hate you. There are some people that are going to love you. And both are totally okay. Everybody is having their own human experience. But when you're authentically you, your power comes back. You'll feel nurtured and feel energy for who you are versus trying to fake it and be somebody you're not. There's nothing more draining than being inauthentic and trying to fake somebody that you're truly not around people that you don't like to get them to like you, which is walk around SoCal and you'll see that this is a common thing down here. It's hilarious to me. But this is the work. So learn how to become more honest first with yourself and then with others.